Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Electric BILODEAU for this week. Now, there are times, when I'm trying to get guests, I'm just throwing out emails to publicists and pretty much everyone else I can find. And there's times when I throw them out and I'm just like, there's no way this person's responding. And this week was one of those times, and somehow I did manage to get him. Marlon Wayans is someone who has been in entertainment for the last 30-plus years. He's been an actor. He's been a stand-up comedian. He's got a show coming up at the Gaillard coming up on Friday here in town, and he was nice enough to talk to me on Monday for a couple minutes to preview that show. So here is Marlon Wayans. All right, comedy legend Marlon Wayans joining us on Electric BILODEAU this afternoon. He's coming to the Low Country on October 4th with his Wild Child tour over at the Gaillard. Marlon, how's everything going?
I'm great, man. Just working, trying to be somebody.
I think you're there. I think you can calmly say you're.
No, I got a long way to go, man. I know where I'm going, so I just got to keep doing the work and see what kind of weird animal God made. I'm just keep reconfiguring myself and trying new things, and I'm really finding the real. I don't know. I'm beyond the artist. It's not just being an actor. It's not just being a comedian. It's when you put the actor, comedian, the writer, producer, and the star and the dramatic artist all together and see what it creates live.
Well, I was going to say, you've been doing this for so long. You mentioned the acting and the stand-up. What's the biggest difference between the two for you, and what do you enjoy about both?
Acting, there's a script, it's perfected, and there's no worries because there's no audience. When you're doing stand-up, you're always freewheeling. Even if you got a script, you're always making adjustments on the fly. You're always trying out new things. And I think there's just an excitement that comes with stand-up because you never know if you're going to bomb. You never know when it's going to blow up in your face. And I love that. I love when I hear, ooh, that means I went too far. Good. Let me see if I can keep drilling until I find the humor in this.
I know you're about halfway through this Wild Child tour right now. How much does the set change from when you started the tour to where it is now?
It's just perfecting. It's just getting better and it's expanding. Some nights I'm like, I got to cut down some stuff because I could easily do 2 hours, but I don't. I try to keep it at a minute and 15. But I wind up dipping into 1:30 sometimes because sometimes I'll play with the audience and I'll have like a Q&A and because I know there's things that the audience probably wants to know about me and to just see a show. So I try to answer a few questions and hang out with them for a second.
I know you just had a stand-up special come out in June on Amazon, but this is all different material. Is that right?
Brand new hour, homie. Once I drop a special, I retire the material. That it's just happens unless I'm intentionally calling back to one of my old specials. But I think it's important for me. As soon as I do a special, the next week I go try a new hour in in another city and just see. It might not be a perfect hour, but I just want to have a blank canvas with blank jokes and see what I create.
When you cut stuff from one special, do you carry it over to the next hour, or do you just everything is put away?
What do you mean?
So if there was something you were going to put in the special in June and didn't make it, do you take that and try to work on it for the next special, or you just,
no,
like you said, all blank?
All blank.
Good deal.
Unless I feel like, okay, this is some foundation that I can use to start the new hour. But if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. I'm not gonna retrofit jokes. I'll just write new ones.
So coming to Charleston, coming up October 4th. Have you ever been to Charleston before?
Have I? Yeah, I filmed naked. I was butt naked running through the streets of Charleston for 3 months. So yes, it's a great town. There's some really wonderful people there. And damn it, I hate when people call you when I'm on a phone. That's the worst. Just like, why? Hold on, and I can't ignore it because it keeps going. Okay. Go away. Wait. Okay. And yeah, so I mean, it's a really great town. The food is amazing,
Yep.
and I'm looking forward to being back home again.
So, what are your rituals the day of the show? Is there anything you have to get done before you go on stage, or do you like to just kind of chill in your hotel room, or what do you like to do before the show?
Sleep, eat, workout. That's
Pretty
all.
basic. That's all you need.
Sleep, eat, workout. I like to work out right before my show, so I got my blood flowing, and I'm just in a zone. So I usually like 4 o'clock is when I start my workout.
So, I was reading about things that you've been working on currently, and one of them is you've got a guest spot on the show Bel Air as
Yeah,
Will's dad, which
Blue.
which to guys my age, in our mid 40s, that's an iconic sitcom guest star role. So
Yeah.
when you took that role, what were you thinking about? Was there any hesitation about taking that on?
No, I was thinking, I can't wait. I'm gonna be better than Ben Vereen. No, no, I wasn't thinking that at all. I was actually intimidated to take the role because Ben Vereen did such a beautiful job with that. Um, so when I did it, I was like, okay, it's all up for your own interpretation, and it's a whole different look to the basket. And when Will text me and asked me to do it, I was like, you know what? Let me see if I could find a take. So I got the sides and the script, and I was like, oh, I see where I could make this unlikable guy lovable, and that was the challenge. And I think people were raving about the performance, so that's a good thing.
So you've been in show business now for, going on 4 decades. Is there anything you haven't done that you still want to get accomplished that's, still on your bucket list?
Absolutely, there's a lot I want to do. I want to start really being one of the top 10 go-to stars in Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be on that list where you get the best scripts with the best directors and the best marketing and the best budgets, and you get the audience to come out and really root and believe in you, and and be the hero and save the day, and get the girl, and as many possible films as I can do. I want to do more drama. I want to do more rom-com. There's just so much I want to do. I want to do more bigger concerts and arenas, and but steady is the race. So I'm just every year I'm just growing, and I'm getting better, and I'm preparing to be him.
Marlon Wayans coming to the Gaillard October 4th with the Wild Child Tour. Marlon, thanks so much for taking a couple minutes.
Thank you, brother. Peace.
Thanks so much, Marlon. I appreciate it. All right, thanks so much to Marlon Wayans for joining us this week. Like I said, he is at the Gaillard coming up on Friday, so a big show over there. Definitely tickets still available. So if you have a chance, go see him and then come home and watch Friday Night Lights later that night. Now, you can still watch this show again. You can find it on our website, live5news.com. And for the first time in more than a decade, this is now going to be available on a podcast. It is ready to go. You can find it wherever you get podcasts, on Spotify, Apple, everywhere you can download those. So go and subscribe right now and help us out for that. We will see you back here Friday for the Friday Night Lights tailgate. Everyone have a great week.